How has your pregnancy experience been thus far? How has being pregnant changed you? Virgin Mary? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Lynn, and on this channel, we do life together. As you can see by the title, we're getting into a Q&A pregnancy edition. I asked people on my Instagram to give me some questions related to motherhood, pregnancy. So yeah, let's get into it. This is in no particular order. So I have wrote the questions down on a piece of paper. So if I'm looking over, that's what I'm looking at. The questions are on my phone, but I'm recording on my phone. So yeah, this is the life of not having a camera yet. But it's okay. 2024, I'm getting that camera. Did you want a girl or a boy? So to be honest, I wanted a boy. And I always envisioned myself as being a boy mom. I swore up and down that this baby inside me was a boy. I even had dreams that it was a boy. And I think that's part of just like the fact that I really wanted a boy so bad. But God surprised me with a girl. I had no plans for a girl. I was not even expecting that. But I know that God makes no mistakes. And He gave me a girl for a specific reason. God is so intentional and purposeful. Now that I know it's a girl and I've gotten used to it being a girl, like, let me tell you, I'm in love and I'm obsessed. Like, that's my girl. I'm really a girl's girl for real. So honestly, having a girl, it didn't like disappoint me at all. Like, it definitely shocked me, but no disappointment. I'm grateful to have a healthy and growing baby. Who was the first person you told you were pregnant? And I told the daddy, of course. I just could not keep it to myself. I told him the same exact day that I found out. How did you find out you was pregnant? The full story is in my first trimester recap video. I gave you the whole rundown in detail. But to sum it up, I wasn't feeling good for like almost a week. To top it off, I had a dream that I was looking down at a pregnancy test and it said pregnant. And that led me to take the test the next day. Do you have stretch marks? No, I don't. How has your pregnancy experience been thus far? So, my pregnancy experience has been well. It's been such a blessing. I've had no complications so far. The first trimester, of course, wasn't easy, but it could have been worse. And besides the acid reflux that's been trying to take me out these days, I've been good. It's been good, real smooth. Baby girl is just chilling, but not really chilling because she's real active. But like, as far as like, she not doing too much for me. Like, we're just fine. We are just fine. She's not doing too much. She's healthy. She's good. So as long as she's good, I'm good. And whatever normal pregnancy things that I have to experience due to being pregnant, I'll take it all for her. I don't care. Who's the daddy? Well, it's somebody that you don't know, but he might make an appearance again. What? He might make an appearance again on this channel. We shall see. But if you can put two and two together, then you'll know who the daddy is if you really want to know. Do you have a name in mind? Yes, we already picked out her whole name, and it'll probably be revealed either in my baby shower vlog or my labor and delivery vlog. We'll see. But yeah. Are you having a baby shower? I kind of just answered that, but yes, we're having a baby shower. Of course, we got to celebrate my baby girl and shower her. What's your most favorite and least favorite part about being. What? I can't read, sorry. What's your most favorite and least favorite part of being pregnant? So, my favorite part about being pregnant is feeling her move. Hands down, that's my favorite part. Tying into it, like just knowing that I have life in me, and she just moved just now. But no, yeah. So just knowing that I have life going inside of me is just such a like wild but great feeling. And my least favorite part about being pregnant, the symptoms and like the hormonal changes. Just for example, because I guess like the hormone levels has been raising or whatever, like my neck and my chest has been getting way darker than my face, and I don't like that. But whatever. So the next two questions are pretty much repetitive. So we can just go to the next question, which is how many kids do I want? Um, I want 4 kids, and five is like my absolute max. Like, that's a lot in itself already. So I don't know, but we'll see how many kids God actually plans for me to have. What made you come off of birth control? So I no longer wanted like something foreign in my body. For those of you who don't know, the IUD is like a device, or whatever. Like, it's like a thing that gets inserted inside of you. So I was just having thoughts after a while. After having it for so long, I was just thinking, like, what if it messes up my uterus or my body? Like, I don't know. I didn't want to take no chances. I was already on it for like 7 years at that point. I had it in for 5 years. I took it out, got a new one reinserted, and I had that for like 2 years, I think. So I was like, yeah, no, I just want to be done with this. I don't, it wasn't a bad experience, honestly, but I just was afraid of it messing anything up for after having it in for so long. What were you doing? Where were you when you felt the first kick? So I was at work working and it just like threw me off guard. And I was just like, whoa, like that baby getting stronger. Like at first I was just feeling little flutters at the bottom of my stomach. But when I felt it at the top, I felt like a movement. I was like, no way. I was just so surprised. Can I babysit? Honey, is that even a question? Like, you know that it takes a village, right? So just know she will be going to TT's house, okay? How has being pregnant changed you? That's such a great question. Honestly, so far, I'm less concerned about my selfish needs and wants. I'm just more concerned for her and what she needs. So the next two questions again are pretty much repetitive. I answered them already. So we're just going to move on to the last question. And the last question is Virgin Mary. So I don't know if this person was trying to be funny, but I'm gonna really answer the question because I think it's a really good one, even if it was said in this way, but whatever. So my take on that, I felt like because they know of my relationship with God, they're like wondering probably like how am I having a baby and I'm not married yet, you know? And which is a reasonable question. But I would really love to talk about this and address this in a whole separate video. I'm going to try to answer this as respectfully and effectively as I can. But like I said, I want to get into it in another video. But to sum it up, having a relationship with God doesn't make me perfect. Let's just start there. After seeking a relationship with God, I've really changed a lot, but I still have a lot more changing to do. There were some things that was pretty easy for me to let go of, and there's other things that is more of a struggle for me. One thing for sure, I'm not relying on my own strength for me to get rid of the things that I struggle with. I think of God like my parent for real, and I'm gonna just be real transparent, real honest. Sometimes I don't listen. Sometimes I'm very hard headed. Sometimes I do what I want, and then I come crying to my parent afterwards, like dang, I really should have listened to you, whatever, whatever. Like, that's the real and the raw. I'm very, very aware that God does not advocate for you to have babies out of wedlock. He does not advocate for fornication. I myself am not advocating for going against God's words, but He knows that we're human and humans fall short. Even when you make poor decisions, it does not make God love you any less. It does not cause him to be like, you know what, you're out of here. I'm not having no relationship with you no more because you didn't listen to me. He's not like that at all. And that's why God is so great. Like, God is not like us at all. So I'm not gonna sit here and condemn myself for going against his word. All I can do is learn from this and do better. And it's not gonna happen off my own strength, like I said. God has to like really come in and do the work inside of me to get me to a whole nother level, if that makes sense, like internally. I don't know if I'm making sense right now. But like I said, I could address this, and I think I will address this in depth in another video. I'm still growing in this relationship. At the end of the day, God is a giver of life and the only one who can do that. God makes no mistakes. Like I said, He is very purposeful, and whatever He allows, He can use.